Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. Arena fighters. To the FGC, they're often seen as oddballs, the black sheep of the fighting game family. And let's be real, it's not without reason. Jump Force? Okay. Alright, special spammer over here. You ain't getting it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't do us any favors. There's only really a few arena fighters that I actually consider pretty good, but I guess that plays into the fact why you shouldn't play them in the first place. Stay with me here. Personal favorite of mine, Kill la Kill If. Amazing game, but overall, not really. I'm gonna be honest. The combat that came with Kill la Kill If actually pushed the boundaries of what an arena fighter could be if they tried. But just like life itself, there was a beginning, and that beginning is Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi is like the godfather of arena fighters. Like, it was the first. Not really. There was One Piece Grand Battle. We don't really count that. When Tenkaichi came out, it was something completely different. The gameplay probably wasn't the best, but at the time, it was pretty good. Fast forward a few years, we got Tenkaichi 2, which is the real first game of the Tenkaichi series, because nobody talks about 1. To show off the combat system, I would have to boot up the game. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, welcome to Tenkaichi 3. This is what I call the key zone. I don't know what it's actually called, what people call it, but I just call it the key zone. Once you get closer, your character starts to slow down, and that's the combat zone. So without going on a tangent, because this is ad-libbed right now, this is not part of the script, I just decided to open up the game. I'm gonna try to explain this to the best of my ability without going overboard and nerding out. But this is a basic attack string. Alright, cool. After that basic attack string, which is just you mashing one button, after you're done with that string, you would want to step in. And step in is usually the movement button, or in Sparking Zero, it's going to be the dash button. Now from here, there's two things that can happen. They're going to go up, down. There's also a neutral, but nobody does neutral. You could also, if your character can do it, key cannon or ki cannon. But regardless, some characters have a step in with this, and it makes the combo real because you can't sidestep it. It's not sidesteppable. It's too fast. Normally, you'd have to guess up or down on a block. Which, by the way, now that I'm mentioning this, it just came to my head. You can block up and down. There's mix in this game. You can sweep people. You can block low, or you can block high. But yeah, there's usually a mind game here. You'd have to guess high block or low block on what they want to do. You can also step in and do sweep, which is also an option, which is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, the things that you can do on step in varies per character. Super Saiyan Goku, or Mid Goku, is one of those characters that has the key cannon on step in, which makes them very good, because this is unblockable. I'm trying to explain this as quick as possible without gushing about Tenkaichi, and it's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, all you truly need to know is out here is the movement zone. You can do whatever you want. Once you get closer, it starts to go into the combat zone. That means you can sidestep, backstep, forward step. You can actually throw people. You can tech the throw. Essentially all the fighting game mannerisms up close. And that's what makes Tenkaichi like so good. It feels great to play. Like honestly, for an old game and the first of its kind, this game feels amazing. I don't know what they referenced to like make this game, but everything you do in this game just flows together. But one thing I want to talk about before I get off the game and really end off the video is every character is unique. And by every character, I mean every character and transformation. Transformations are also counted as characters in the Tenkaichi series. If you wanted to play Goku mid Super Saiyan, then do that, because they have completely different movesets and strengths and weaknesses that can be either exploited or taken advantage of. For example, a huge example, out of all these 3 forms, which one do you think is top tier? If your answer was Super Trunks, you are wrong. It is actually Base Trunks, mostly because he has the thing that I was talking about earlier, the key cannon on step in. It is very good. Out of all these forms, who do you think is the best character? If you said Perfect Cell, you are wrong. It's actually Perfect Cell. This is the best character in the game. Not because he has step-in key cannon, it's because of this. I personally just think Arena Fighters and Tenkaichi specifically is just a very fun and interesting game. From a person who plays fighting games a lot, this scratches the fighting game itch for me. Now for Sparking Zero, I haven't played yet, so I don't know if everything's going to transfer from Tenkaichi 3 to Sparking Zero. I do know a good deal of things that's going to transfer, and it seems like it is a true sequel to Tenkaichi 3. But if any of this didn't change your mind for some reason, at least give it a try when it comes out on October 11th. It's going to be at ECT that same day, October 11th. I think it's going to be a community tournament. I just heard about this like last night. So if that is true, hey, if you're going to ECT, why don't you enter? Couldn't hurt. I just want Arena Fighters to have a better light shined upon it in the FGC, because they're not really considered fighting games. That's a thing. Just like how Smash isn't considered a fighting game. It's a fighting game. Once you try it, at least Tenkaichi, I promise you that you will enjoy your time. And with that said, I'll see you guys later. Stay determined.